Hey y'all, welcome back to the ranch. I'm Jared Paul, and today we're taking a look at my Serpicio. It is some version of that. I grew it as a bonsai and gave it an initial pruning a little over a year ago. And the pot is getting all mucked up and nasty, so that's going to get a scrubbing. This is going to get some proper bonsai soil, and we're going to prune it down a good amount, get some nice cuttings because there are amazing aerial roots on this bad boy. And that's all coming up on today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. All right, y'all, I just want to take a quick close up at this little species here. So you see all of those little pink roots hanging down, those cool aerial roots. I want to take advantage of those, and I want to really give this a hard pruning and then get it repotted back on this side of the pot so that it's reaching across the pot rather than starting on outside of the center and then working out of the pot. We're really not utilizing this side. All this is here is one of these little guys came off. I lay it on the soil. It grows roots, and then a little plant sprouts from there. These actually don't grow further. They just supply the roots to come out of there. And I've done that in a bunch of pots throughout the house just to get these started. I think they make little nice accent plants, mini cacti, amongst little tropical plantings and avocados and such like that. So anyways, today I would like to prune off ones like this, utilizing those aerial roots, and get them into these little mame pots. Now that I have my bonsai soil with pumice and perlite and then another premix from the bonsai supply, I'm really excited to do that. So I'm going to set this up, get this thing more centered so that I can work on it and set it to a time lapse. So I'm going to prune it up, and then we'll talk about what I did following it all. So stand by. All right, y'all. So let's see if we can get this view to do the pruning so that you could actually get a nice close-up. So you see these nice roots. I want to take advantage of those. Typically, when you work with succulents or cacti, you cut you prune it, and then you take the cutting and you have to dry it out, and then you plant it in hopes that it'll root from there. But with these, I already have these roots. So I'm hoping to, put the cut portion down in there, okay, and then use pumice and perlite to fill the little pots, okay, and then just have it so that it's deep enough where these roots will be along the surface of the pumice. And then I'm going to use a spraying technique for the first few months. Well, I don't know about a few months, but a few weeks at least, on those roots rather than watering them, so that I'll get that drying effect down below with the pumice and the perlite, but I'll moisten these roots and they'll start to crawl along the textured surface of the pumice. That's at least what I'm hoping for. So that's what I'm going to go for. So I want to get 3 nice cuttings where the trunk will go down below the surface of the soil and kind of hold it sturdy, and then these surface roots or these aerial roots can actually become surface roots. So this first one is a definite. Let's get as low as possible. So boom, boom. Okay. I would like a single trunk on this main planting in this black pot here. If you could tell, it's a black pot. Once I wash it up and get all this corrosion off, it's going to look nice again. Okay, this one down here. It started to look cool with the multi-trunk, but then everything just grew so much and so fast and all in the same direction. It just it didn't make sense anymore. So let's see, what do we want to do from here? That's pretty cool. We want to take it down to a nub, though, and challenge it to grow more. Like defoliate totally, make these cuttings as well. You know what? The only reason why I'm not going to do it today is because we're going to repot it as well. So All right, so I'm going to back it up, grab a seat over there, and get this thing repotted, but I am going to set that to a time lapse, so sit back and enjoy some good tunes. All right, so I've got them all potted up, y'all, and I just wanted to comment on the Bonsai supply. This is their just mixed bonsai soil, all-purpose bonsai soil. All right, y'all, so I've got them all potted up, and I just wanted to comment on the Bonsai supply, their all-purpose bonsai soil mix. It is absolutely outstanding. The black lava and the white pumice, they're really sharp, great colors, and it was hardy enough to hold the shallow root system, as you saw, very shallow roots for such a healthy little succulent slash cactus. It was hardy enough to hold them in place. So we have the baby going here underneath. We have it repotted out to the side, so it's growing across the pot instead. We have taken away, so we have a single trunk now splitting into three, possibly making this shorter in the future, but for right now we're going to leave it. And then I just want to show you on this little mame. I have this one with a rock. I'm going to attempt to do a mame roots over rock with that one, and then these other two are sitting up nicely, but this rock is holding it in place, and with the intention of a little test phase there, mame roots over rock. So what you do with these things is you just twist in either clockwise or counterclockwise without pulling, and they come right off, and then you lay that on top of some soil if you have. I would suggest what I do. I have a long pot with some perlite and topsoil in it, and that's where all my cuttings go. And so anytime they take off and they're looking nice, and I see them go through a couple of cycles, then I'll take them out and I'll plant them as their own tree. So, or succulent. It's great for gift giving. You always have something on hand. So rather than waste them and throw them out, just have that little cutting thing where you throw it. So here we go. I'm going to add that to my zigzag cactus planting. Practice what I preach. So you saw I just twisted that one off, and this one down here, I'm going to do that one as well. It's just really large for the size of the cutting, so I want it to look balanced in that pot. So I'm going to put that one in there as well. And I know they'll root and grow their own little mini babies like this. All right, now I'm going to spin them around, give you all a look at them with some music. Cool. All right, y'all, so that's going to do it for us today here at Jarhead Bonsai. I hope you enjoyed your time at the ranch. As you see behind me, the amaryllis are growing extremely well, but they're only leaves. This is the only flower, and it is yet to open up. But hey, they give a nice big foliage and nice green pop in the room, so I can't complain. It's just funny that the middle of the 9, exact center, me being a Libra sign, is the only one with a flower. So at least we're achieving balance there. I hope you all are balancing your day today as well. Have a great day, y'all.